Take your time, Michael.
He's making sketches for a model of St. Philip's Church. He wants someday to make a model, you see. John, my boy. Miss Kendall, she would very much like to meet your acquaintance.
Good morning, Mr. Merrick.
I have to see to a few matters. I'll be back soon.
I'd planned so many things to say, but I'd forgot them all. You are so beautiful.
How charming, Mr. Merrick.
Actually, that's what I had planned to say, that I forgot what I planned to say. I couldn't think of anything else. I was so excited.
Real charm is always planned, don't you think?
Well, I do not know why I look like this, Mrs. Kendall. My mother was so beautiful. She was knocked down by an elephant at the circus while she was pregnant. Something must have happened, don't you think?
It may well have.
Yes, it may well have. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it's so full of dreams. And it is. Do you know what happens to dreams when they can't get out?
Why, no.
Neither do I, but something must. So, you're a famous actress?
I am not unknown.
You must display yourself for a living, then, like I did.
Well, that is not myself, Mr. Merrick. That is an illusion. This is myself.
This is myself, too.
Frederick says you like to read, so books.
I'm reading Romeo and Juliet now.
Ah, Juliet. What a love story. I adore love stories.
I like love stories best, too. If I had been Romeo, guess what?
What?
I would not have held the mirror to her breast.
You mean the scene where Juliet appears to be dead and he holds a mirror to her breath and just sees...
Nothing. How does it feel when he kills himself because he sees nothing?
Well, in my experience as Juliet has been, particularly with an actor I will not name, is that while I'm lying there dead, and he is lamenting excessively, I get to thinking, if this slab of ham does not stop from his ham-hock part of his tote sweet, I am going to scream, pop off the tomb, and plunge a dagger into his scene-stealing heart. Romeos are very undependable.
Well, that's because he does not care for Juliet.
Not care?
Does he check her pulse? Does he get a doctor? Does he make sure? No. He kills himself. You see, the illusion fools him because he does not care for her. He cares only for himself. If I had been Romeo, we would have got away.
But then there would be no play, Mr. Merrick.
If he did not love her, then why should there be a play? Holding a mirror and seeing nothing, that's not love. It was all an illusion. And when the illusion ended, he had to kill himself.
Why, that is extraordinary.
Before I spoke to people, I didn't think of such things because there was no one to bother to think them for. And now things come out of my mouth which are all true.
Oh, famous, John. We're in the papers. Look, they've written my report to the Pathological Society. Look, it's a kind of apotheosis for you.
Frederick, I feel Mr. Merrick would benefit more by even more company than you provide. In fact, by being acquainted with the best, and they with him. I shall make it my task if you'll permit. As you know, I'm friends with nearly everyone, and I do pretty well as I please, and what pleases me is this task, I think.
My God, Miss Kendall, you are splendid.
Mr. Merrick, I must go now. I should like to return if I may, and that so without delay we can teach you more about society. I'd like to introduce you to my very good friend, Dorothy Lady Neville. She would be most pleased to meet you. Please let me tell her yes. Then until next time, I'm sure your church model will surprise us all, Mr. Merrick. It has been a great pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
John, your hand. She wishes to shake your hand.
Thank you for coming.
But it was my pleasure. Thank you.
What a wonderful success. He's never shaken a woman's hand before.
See.
I like it.